Although the Australians gave us 6 PhD scholarships, they didn't come through the foundation. Those ones I decided could go through the DPM in the office of the president, and they've already been taken up again very competitively. And it all happened because I went to look up some kids who are named after me in that part of the world. And the Australians were similarly very, very kind. So we are very happy to see you today and to wish you God's blessings. So this is wonderful. I just really want to tell you that you should go to Cyprus with open minds. Don't stay in your corner there and fail to make friends. Life is about making friends. So even if they call you in Greek, the word for black is mavros. A little Greek for you. I can even tell you good morning is kalimera. You have to learn a little bit of that. I didn't stay there long enough because it was only 10 months, 1 year. And because the course was in English, I've since forgotten all the little street Greek that I picked. But enjoy that. Learn it if you can. Make friends from every part of the world, because you'll not just be Kenyan and Cyprus students. There will be many others from other parts of the world like Bulgaria and other places, the Middle East. It's actually just a short flight from Larnaca. Larnaca is the international airport, which was put up in a record 40 days after the invasion. So from Larnaca, if you want to go to Beirut, it's less than 30 minutes flight. So it's a very interesting place. I used to feel in Cyprus I was at the middle of the world. You get that sense that you're at the center of the world. And if you're at the center of the world, then get all the benefits. Get all the energy. If you get a good job after that, wherever that job takes you, go there and send the money home. Yeah? What has happened in the recent past in the American history is very significant. It took exactly this kind of airlift. Barack Obama's father was one of the first beneficiaries of the famous Kennedy airlifts to the United States. And see what those airlifts have brought to the world. The first African-American head of state, and one of whom we are all very proud. So you never know what can happen to you in Cyprus. Yeah? You never know. But I'm just telling you, whatever happens to you, think of God first. Think of God and give him preeminence. And whether you're a Christian or a Muslim, think of him. And he's going to bless you tremendously. And so, make friends, as I said. We have an honorary consulate in Cyprus. If there's any problem at all, our honorary consul is actually a member of parliament. Most likely, he's going to end up being president of that country the way that young man is going. His name is Nikos Tonaritis. Remember that name as well. His grandson, his grandfather was the Attorney General of that island country. Again, Cyprus is a member of the Commonwealth. So you really feel that you not feel as lost as I was, because I used to walk along Makarios Avenue. Now that's another name, Makarios. Archbishop Makarios, His Eminence, would have been here because he's a member of the board of Kalonzo Musyoka Foundation. But I spoke to him this morning. He's actually recovering from a little attack he had, of little attack sinusitis in Nicosia. And so if there's anything, he really moves between Nairobi and Cyprus quite often. And out here, the friendship between the founding president, Jomo Kenyatta, and the former president of Cyprus, His Eminence Archbishop Makarios, is also what probably in so many ways also brought about some of these possibilities. Because some of the funding KMF receives, mainly for scholarship for students in Form 1 to Form 4 and through university, yeah, and there have been about 800 so far. Amazing. Over the last 10 or 15 years. KMF has been able to help so many students achieve education because of the friendship, again, through the Orthodox Church and friends in Cyprus. So I thought you should know some of this information. If they ask you about what is KMF, how have you come about to be, how is it that you are in Nicosia, then you have some basic information. I want to know, when we are talking to the Cypriot, the Ministry of Higher Education, the Ministry of Education, they told us that after you study for about 6 months, it will be possible thereafter for some of you to supplement your income that the parents might be sending you by working. If you get some decent, simple jobs, you should not be afraid of dirtying your hands, even as you study, because then that helps the parents, because the only thing the parents were asked to do was to provide for the air ticket. These scholarships are otherwise fully paid for by the government and the people of Cyprus. I think we need to give them a big clap. So I don't want to speak for more than that. I think I've just given you the basics. I want to promise you that, God willing, I'll come and see you in Cyprus. So if you feel very homesick, just say, hey, when are you coming? So remain in touch with the foundation. And remember also, when you eventually succeed in life, because you will, remember to help others who will be less fortunate in future. And therefore, there's the kind of mentorship we want to do at KMF is to enable you to feel you are part of this family, wherever you are, because this is our country. You may be from any part of the country, as I've just noted, but feel you are family of KMF, and we are dedicated to helping the less fortunate members of our society, particularly those children from poor family backgrounds who cannot access education. Although at this level, government is doing everything, as you know, to be able to make education affordable. Free primary education, affordable secondary education, and I think that is the way we are going. But for you, when you start working, know that you've been, in a very special way, facilitated by the generosity of Cypriots who did not even know you, to make it possible to have KMF in place, and with that, of course, the ability for you to go and study in Cyprus. So think of those who are less fortunate in life, and God, I'm sure, tremendously bless you.